Hi, good evening, FJH parents and students. I'm really excited to get this next school year started, but I think it was important to talk to you a little bit about where we ended this past year in regards to some of our state data. So I want to go over just a few things. I do think that we will get more information in the coming months on where we rated in A through F, but I do want to go through what we have as of now. So where we came from, I got this position of June of 2019, and we had already gotten our first rating, which was a D. Yes, a D doesn't look great, but it's the truth about where we started. So I think it's important to know where we started in terms of our ranking as compared to schools similar to ours. So who are those schools similar to ours? The state of Texas puts out what they call a campus comparison group, of which you can see here. And if you wanted to pause and look at some of those, it compares us to 40 schools with similar demographic and same grade level. And if you look through here, we do have a few in the DFW area, Mesquite. We have one in Plano, but many of ours are either in West Texas, far West Texas, like El Paso, or even South Texas, like United ISD. So here's just kind of a quick snapshot of what that looks like. And you can see Ferris ISD, our economically disadvantaged percentage here, which is the percentage of students that live below the poverty line, and all these different pieces here. And you can see the average of each one of those for our group of 40. Again, you can go back to the last page and you can zoom in a little bit more if you would like, but this is that information all findable for you. The next piece here is how we ranked within that group of 40. So a huge celebration, sixth grade math. Obviously, you can see eighth grade here. The reason that we don't have a seventh grade math score is because we accelerate all seventh graders to eighth grade math so that then all eighth graders can take Algebra 1 as long as they pass the STAR in seventh grade or as long as they went to summer school. So what that does is data and research shows that students that are going to go to college or are prepared for college, career, or military, it's based on their success in Algebra 1 as an eighth grader. So we don't think that it is our choice to decide who goes to college. We want to give those children all the opportunity to take Algebra 1 as an eighth grader so that then it's their choice whether they choose college, military, or a trade school at that point. But data says that we should do this. So we're ahead of the eight ball there, and many of you probably have questions. I'm happy to answer those. Here where we need some work is reading, and I'll explain some of the things we're doing to get on that. Writing, we're really excited. We ranked 11th out of the 40, and here you can see our scores in science, social studies, and even Algebra 1, of which we pushed some kids to Algebra 1. The exciting thing is we had only 15 kids fail the first time, and 11 out of those 15 passed the second time. So what are those celebrations? Some of those celebrations are, as I stated, we accelerated our math program. There are two schools that I know of in Richardson ISD that accelerated their math program. How do we compare? Well, Ferris Junior High has about 81% of our economically disadvantaged. Liberty, which is one of the schools, has about 70%, and Apollo has about 49%. We beat both of them in our eighth grade Algebra 1 accelerated eighth grade math. We're really excited that in sixth grade, we ranked so high because sixth grade has the most taught TEKS in one single year, and we also embedded seventh grade TEKS. And so our success in sixth grade, I think, is going to be compounded over the next 2 or 3 years. And then seventh grade, we have some of our highest scores we've had in the last 5 years, as well as ranking fourth in mastery. So what are our next steps? We have invested about $14,000 as well as countless hours over the summer in curriculum writing, meaning that we went back. How did we do last year? What did the data say we did or did not do well? And we'd spent that time over the summer where teachers could have been on a beach relaxing, coming in, paying them, and getting them to work forwards. Our interventions, where most interventions don't start till January or February, we are going to start ours on September 7th with a focus on reading. We also had a large summer school with about 135 students that attended this summer. So thank you for those students and parents that took a break in their summer to come join us. So again, here at the junior high, we are always embracing our opportunities for growth. We have a mission that says that at Ferris Junior High, we are committed to embracing opportunities for growth and development of what a 21st century learner will look like. Our vision is growing 21st century learners for what are 21st century careers. For those of you that don't follow us yet, our Instagram is Ferris_Junior High, and we would love for you to follow us and see the great things we are doing here at Ferris Junior High. Thank you, and we'll see you in a few weeks.